morning. How many of you have ever played the game 6 Degrees to Kevin Bacon? Well, I am 1 degree to Kevin Bacon. Actually, Kevin Bacon's abs, if I'm being accurate. And how you would ask? Well, this is my car. She's a 1965 Austin Healey Sprite. And she was the star of a movie called Losing Chase. Now, Losing Chase is a made-for-TV movie that Helen Mirren won a Golden Globe, and it was directed by Kevin Bacon. And Kevin Bacon used to drive my car on weekends, enjoying the Northern England colors. Now, my car has all kinds of funny stories about it. One of my favorites is that it's an absolute old man magnet. As I would drive it around Toronto, old men would stop their cars and lean out and ask me what year it was, or tell me their story about how they took their wife on their first date in their Austin Healey Sprite. But my car wasn't all shits and giggles. It had its challenges. Twice, I totally lost control of my car. Once when I was driving down this giant hill in Toronto, and I was pumping the brakes, and do you know what it feels like when you lose your brakes? Like you just keep pumping and absolutely nothing happens. And the second time, I was about to go onto a freeway and I couldn't switch gears, only to look in my rearview mirror to see my gearbox 2 blocks back. But thank God for Google. Because whatever state I was in or ended up in this crazy situation, Google had answers for me in the data of the search results. And so putting on my digital marketing hat, it begs the question, if I was getting my answers in the search results without getting to a website, is everyone else getting their answers that way too? You know, Dr. P talked a bit about this yesterday. And if they're getting their answers, they're not actually landing on our websites, which means we've totally lost control of our brand. And this trend is just beginning. It's not just on Google, it's voice search, Siri, Echo, Google Now. Even your fridge is starting to interact with you and tell you data about what's inside of it. And so it begs the question, why are we investing in building these beautiful websites that have these elaborate experiences when people are just interacting with machines and the data about our brand? And what does this mean to our brand? Well, it means that we need to take control of how our data is being interpreted, not leaving it to chance by the machines. And the only way that we can do this is to speak to machines. And the languages that machines speak is schema markup. So now that I've told you that we all need to start speaking to machines, let me introduce myself. So my name is Martha Van Merkel. I am Canadian, so if you hear me say A, don't hold it against me. I'm the co-founder of Schema App, which is a software as a service platform for doing schema markup at scale. My background is technical. I studied applied mathematics and engineering at Queen's University and innovation and strategy at MIT. And I'm new to the search world. I spent the 14 first years of my career at Cisco. I love Death Place, couldn't resist. Where I led global teams doing innovation and strategy as well as online strategy around automation. So before you leave today, I'm going to tell you how you can take control of your brand using schema markup without leveraging a developer. But first, let's just make sure that we all know what schema markup is. So schema markup is code. It was designed by Google, Yahoo, Bing, and Yandex back in 2011 to help them better understand what your web page was about and how it related to other things on the web. And I love this. Like, the search engines are making us do work to help them do their job better. And it's code. It's also referred to as structured data. So if you hear structured data or schema markup, they're the same thing. And the code is either in line with your HTML called microdata or in a block of code called JSON-LD. And businesses that adopt schema markup can get up to over 40 different features in Google and in search as well as in email.